Good morning, everyone. We are back. Sorry.
Together, but you'll be separate.
Sorry, my stabilizer is being a little tilty, so I'm sorry if this is like at a slant. I don't know what to do, and my little thing is not cooperating, but it's fine. Okay. So we are back on the challenge field, and I promised you that before this challenge kicked off, I would let you guys know what happened to the Bank of Oak paper that Isaiah dropped on the tribal council platform. So I will do that in a moment. Once all the players are, well, once more of you file in, I'll do that. How about that? We'll pause that for a moment. And I'll talk to you about this challenge first, and then I will let y'all know exactly what happened to that paper. And speaking of papers, so our players this year for All Stars are getting tree mail every morning. They're really, really cool. I will actually try and find the one from this morning later and post it. Cam wrote them up, and they are like absolutely incredible and like blew me away. So every morning of the game, starting on morning 2, the players have received a tree mail. It's given them hints about what they might expect coming up for the rest of the day. Sometimes it gives them guidance about what they should do. So this morning they received a tree mail that said they would have to divide them at some point today. They would have to divide themselves into 4 groups of 3. So this challenge is now going to be involving those 4 groups of 3. So we'll kick it off momentarily, but before I head on over, just to let y'all know, so the slip of paper that Isaiah said was a bank vote, which is a bank vote, that he left on the platform of the tribal council and disappeared when we returned from our second tea time, which was crazy. So I found out what happened to it. As she got up to vote, Kendall, who was immune and had an immunity necklace around her neck, got up to vote, walked over to the bank vote, picked it on up, and headed right on to the voting booth. So there is a huge possibility that Kendall banked her vote at that tribal, and also she was immune, so she knew she wouldn't catch any votes that round for it because it was impossible to vote for her. So like iconic all-star behavior, we love to see it. And now with that, we will head on over to the challenge field where players are prepped and ready. This is going to be a multi-part challenge. And it's going to be really cool. I'm excited. So here we go, and we're ready to get things started as soon as our challenge is totally set and ready, because Brandon has his signature power drill. Sure, everything's
Explain
in place. Yeah.
to the live viewer. Maybe we'll come over.
Sure. If you'll notice, we all stabilize and level stuff like this just to make sure it's fair and even for all the players.
We have our CYS puzzle, or not puzzle, but
snake maze.
Thank you for the right wording there. Might have seen it from Hunter's Moon. We had the tribes select into groups of 3 this morning. Those groups of 3 then drew lots to make 2 new tribes of 6.
Whoa.
Both tribes will be voting someone out at tribal council, but they will be at one large tribal council together. How this is going to work is pairs will move forward and try to get the ball into the goal at the end of the maze. There are 3 pairs per tribe. First tribe to get all 3 pairs across will earn the right to compete for individual immunity, which will be the classic
Yes.
Survivor.
Sure is.
All in a circle maneuvering thing.
Yep.
That person will win immunity. We will still have a food chain twist after that. So there will be 2 necklaces given out.
2 necklaces in each group of 6. Oh, thank God.
1 necklace for the one group of 6.
Okay.
And then a second necklace wherever it ends up. It could end up on the same group of 6, or it could end up on the other group of 6.
Oh, wow. I see. Thank you, Cam. Yep. Lots at stake here. Not surprising because this is All Stars.
Immunity necklaces. Nina and Kendall giving up the immunity necklaces. Kendall's is really tight in there. You want to help her out?
Here, brought that as my luxury item.
There we go. Thank you both. Immunity is back up for grabs. All right, immunity is back up for grabs. Can I have both tribes start with a pair on the starting line? Whatever your first pair is, have them start on the starting line.
All right.
Survivor. Hang on there for a second.
Thank you.
Survivor's ready. Go.
We have Jazzy and
Jazzy and Bobby going out first on the yellow group.
they lift the ball drops. Anytime the ball drops here, they will have to reset at the starting line.
Jazzy and Taylor both did this challenge successfully in Hunter's Moon.
Right, and Taylor and Ned have made it quite a bit of the way through. Taylor has seen this challenge element before. Taylor competed in this in Hunter's Moon.
Moving a little too quick.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Just hold it nice and tight, Ned. You gotta keep it.
Ned and Taylor inching along.
I'm good.
Okay, let's go.
Pull to you.
You get caught on these like things. So.
And making a lot of little
Now lift your rope up a little.
small adjustments. Taylor keeping hers straightened, it looks like.
Yeah.
Give me some
A lot of communication between Taylor and Ned. Seems like it's working. They are. Whoa!
You guys, that's okay.
A last moment drop, and they are now resetting. Both tribes, or I guess both players still in this.
Technically, this side is now ahead.
Just pull and I'll stay tight. Keep it right there.
Up for long. They're going a little bit slow, but Taylor and Ned drop again.
Rotate again. Rotate the other side.
All right. Bobby and Jazzy rotating around the table, not keeping a fixed position.
Thanks, guys.
Jazzy and Bobby seem to have figured it out. Faster on that part. They're starting again.
Yeah, you want to start back at
Yeah.
the front?
Taylor
All
and
right.
Ned back
So,
on board.
for those of y'all that have not yet seen this challenge, this CYS is our CYS puzzle is our take on like a newer snake maze that premiered a couple Survivor seasons ago.
Around the corner.
Basically, they have to use this string and ring to maneuver this ball all the way around the maze. If it drops, they have to reset. If it hits the block, they have to reset. And it's like this push and pull situation. If they lift the string, the ring will
Dropping at the
come
top
up,
of the
obviously,
C.
and it will release the ball.
Taylor
Like
and
a
Ned at
big-
the top of the C.
Like one little step that way a little bit. Perfect.
Pull down.
No. Keep where you're going.
Yeah, so the ball is not attached to anything. It's just inside the ring. And they're using those strings attached to the ring to guide the ball.
A little bit of the ring. Perfect.
Okay, you
Keep it
got
out.
it.
Can you give me some tension?
Yeah.
Taylor doing some ring management in this challenge. You're so welcome,
Taylor
Ling.
guiding Ned along.
A little bit of the ring to me. Little.
Talking him through it.
Talking about
Now you go straight.
Walk to me.
an interesting strategy. Taylor concentrating on where the ring should be instead of trying to talk it through where the string should go. Kind of saying, hey, the ring needs to do this, so you need to figure out how to work the string to accomplish that. Right, they're taking. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just looked over at the other table.
Stop. Give me some work.
Ned and Taylor need to navigate the S.
Okay, slow.
S for slow and steady. How about
Slow and steady.
Step right.
Can you slow and steady?
Doesn't have the same ring to it. I'm glad we went with the word survive. It's a little catchier.
Taylor and Ned looking to score the first
Yeah.
ball here for the red
Now
group.
let's just go this way.
I'll
Very slow.
tell everyone again after the challenge for sure.
Very slow. Yep. And honestly, just nudge it.
Well, there they have it.
Taylor and Ned.
Nicely done, Taylor and Ned through the challenge.
Coach Allen and Lauren through it.
All right, so up next are Lauren and Alan. So for those of you joining us now, our tribes self-selected into 4 groups of 3 and then combined 2 of those groups of 3 to be 2 like tiny tribes of 6. This is kind of called an unmerge in Survivor, where basically they are merged and they split away into smaller groups to do 2 vote outs and like 2 separate tribal councils, but like at the same time and like in the same tribal So right now, these groups are facing off against each other to win the right to move on to the next portion of the challenge, which will be for individual immunity. So right now,
Here we go. Back towards you.
each of their groups have to get this through. So Alan and Lauren are the second of three groups that have to make their way through.
The wide part of the sea, yeah.
So yeah,
You're
hopefully
doing
that
so
kind of
much.
makes sense. It's a lot.
Don't go too far over the top, so there you go, right, your ring is good.
Keep it nice
A
and
little
tight.
bit more, and then you.
Kendall and Nina.
Better.
Lots of guidance by Taylor. Taylor now acting as a caller in this challenge, even though there isn't technically the caller position. Nicely done. Lauren, appreciative of her guidance as Taylor calls. Alicia's saying, do it again. Let's head on over though to
You guys got it.
Kendall and Nina, who are keeping calm, keeping focused, making sure that they do not drop. They are halfway through, making some excellent progress over here.
Go at their own pace. Moving around the table. Maneuvering the bottom of that S.
There you go, a little bit this way.
I need to hope that Alicia and Kaylee, the guidance of Taylor here.
Perfect. Well, a little bit ring this way. Now just follow, go straight, a little bit. Towards up.
Yeah, we could like jab one right way.
They are just quietly concentrating, both recognizing what they need to do to accomplish the mission. It's like they can read each other's minds or both understand what has to happen and both know how to handle it, which is excellent, excellent job. So them,
To get around.
Sorry. Now.
the opposite of the other tribe that has a lot of communication going.
No communication here between the two of them.
Nicely done. Kendall and Nina get it. Excellent job. Albie and Brianna now stepping up to try and get the second ball through.
Could be the opportunity for
So learning curve here. Albie with a nice save, but then a drop.
Albie and Brianna.
Really hard. You guys made it look fucking neat. Like, no, I really.
Save that
Towards me.
one.
Again, so we're good.
Well,
Yeah, we can do it. See how what Albie's doing? I thought we couldn't do that.
There you go. Very good.
They are making their way around.
Towards you. Yep. Now towards me.
Where it is, just move down.
Nicely done.
Towards me.
There you go. Very
Oh,
good.
shit. Okay.
Yellow drops.
Buddy.
Okay.
Just drop it. All right. No, you're on hold wide. Now, go
Okay.
down. Yeah,
Towards me.
straight.
Towards me.
Perfect. Going straight. There you go. Slow. Now you're in the perfect spot. Just follow.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
A little bit more, and now go
A lot of quiet concentration again, a little bit of communication here.
Now.
Gonna head on over to red because they are super close to this. Nicely done.
Red has game done.
Excellent job.
Not
So this group moved on to the next portion of the challenge. No,
You guys all did it. You got
everyone in this group dubbing Taylor the MVP for being the caller and guiding them through. Excellent job by everyone.
We will now have the six of you grab one of our circles here, and we will compete for individual immunity. You can pick
Everyone,
up a ball, get a sense for having a ball roll around in there. Make sure you have it
The
understood,
chance at a neck.
get a rhythm for it.
Very important in this
Once you have
merge
enough time
phase
to
of the
practice,
game
I will count you in.
because one of
The
them
challenge
will
be live.
win round.
Last
So,
player that remains will win individual immunity.
all right. If you're a Survivor fan, you've seen the Survivor Classic a lot. If you're a Can You Survive fan, you've seen the Survivor Classic a lot.
We count you in.
Everyone has different strategies usually for this. Some go really fast, some go really slow, some use their bodies, some use
All right.
their wrists or arms.
We're gonna have you get going.
Everyone has a different take,
Have
and
the ball started rolling, and I'll count you in. Okay.
everyone now getting set and ready.
Ball rolling.
And Cam will announce when this challenge is on.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is live. Everyone trying to focus and tune me out, but I will not stop talking at you. Community. You will then start the food chain. That is an important decision to make, especially with both of these tribes going to tribal council here. Alan looking focused. Kaylee has it right up next to her face. Ned staring off into the distance. Lauren staring straight at hers. Alicia looking steady. Taylor has a good rhythm. Do not drop concentration for even 1 second. Think about all those calories you got from Applebee's last night. This is where you will be using those. Burning those mental calories. That's the thing. I don't actually know how calories work.
Not like that.
Everyone looking really steady right now.
Super impressive. Excellent job.
Everyone.
Everyone looking super concentrated. Excellent showing. They're making this look easy. I assure you it is not. It is
Starting to potentially make it harder to hold on to that board.
this challenge is as mental as it is physical. Players will not lose their concentration, and that's super
Staring
difficult
right at it.
to stay focused
Different
on
strategies.
day 5.
Hold it. Different strategies of how to keep that rhythm going. And everyone just making small motions. Just trying to focus on this. But in the back of your head, you got to start thinking about the vote as well. The other group of 6, time to talk.
Taylor's
You do not.
going nice and slow. Alicia's and Lauren's going much faster as they spin around. Ned's kind of getting. Oh, Lauren, you.
Unable to keep the rhythm going is the first to drop.
Ned's is going in medium speed. I would say Kaylee's is going kind of quickly, and Alan's is going pretty slow. Like I said, lots of different strategies. Looks like Alan, Kaylee, and Ned are doing like an up and down, like arm shake movement.
Staring off into the distance.
She's kind of going sideways. She's instead of having her hands at 9 and 3 or 10 and 2, she's got them at like.
Hands kind of askew.
Oh my god,
Seems to be.
it's so cute.
Seems to be working.
Cam and I noticing that position at the same time.
It does have her board kind of not perfectly vertical. Potentially a slightly different strategy. Everyone's legs are going to start getting tired. Your arms, I'm sure, are getting tired of doing that same motion.
Cam, I have to wonder if all these players have done this challenge and Can You Survive before. I know we love to bring it up.
Put me on the spot on that one.
Yeah.
Lauren did it and lost now twice, unfortunately. I know. I believe this is in one. Ned did it in one.
Ooh.
Maybe you'll have another chance. I'm not sure if Kaylee was there for that challenge. Taylor also.
Haley shaking her head no, and then realizing she lost concentration, gets it right back. Nice save by Kaylee.
Still counting. Ned still staring. Alicia and Taylor very solid down here. Your arms are probably starting to burn. Small motions like this, repetitive over time.
All right. For those of you joining us, we are in part 2 of the challenge. You'll notice only 6 players out of the remaining 12 in the game are competing in this. That is because they won the right to. They faced off a little earlier in a CYS puzzle. And because they were able to complete it 3 times the fastest, they now get to do this. And one of them will win individual immunity. And then the food chain will come into effect after that. So for those of you that missed this morning,
Their arms are feeling great.
the day we have,
This is
and
my new workout class.
the person that won immunity gets to pick someone who does not get immunity, and that person picks someone who does not get immunity, and so on and so forth, until there's one person remaining, and that player does get immunity. And then after that, in case that isn't complicated enough, this group of six will be heading to tribal council where they will vote out one of each other. So one of these six will go home. And then in the other group of six that's just looking on, of Bobby, Jazzy, Nina, Brianna, Albie, and Kendall, they will be voting one of those six people out of the game. So it will be, they'll all be sitting together at tribal council, but there will be like two vote outs happening, one per group of six. They have no shot at winning a necklace, but one of them could be wearing a necklace based on the food chain. So we will just have to see how that all shakes out.
At his fellow competitors.
I'm not dropping. If you guys want to drop, you can. There's no way I'm dropping.
Man, trying to get in there.
Ned's saying there is no way I'm dropping. Confidently proclaimed earlier that not only did he compete in this challenge in the Great Mountain, he won it. And Alicia just dropped.
We're down to
And I do believe y'all were saying in the chat earlier, Taylor fans and CYS historians, is that Taylor and Hunter's Win and also won it. She just is not.
winners of this challenge competing right now.
Oh, but Cam's adding that, so how you get there? You go.
Battle of the champions potentially, but Haley and Alan are trying to spoil that party. Haley must have pounded up to 1,000 at this point.
Oh.
Haley, Daddy's Ned in a feud state almost.
Yes, it's in my arm. All right, and thanks to Maya, our secondary camera, y'all can see all four players competing at the same time. We're doing a new
Many of you
multi-camera stream this year for All Stars, and we are loving it.
Probably the longest you've been out here. The wear and tear of the week is probably starting to be more and more apparent.
Elaine, thank you so much for breaking that down for us. It was a lot of numbers being thrown around, so thank you so much.
Everyone looking super steady.
I gotta say, Cam, I'm really pleased this is not a nighttime challenge because this rhythmic sound would put me right to sleep.
Yeah, I hope you all got enough sleep last night. You're not feeling a little tired. Do not let this kind of lull you. Stay concentrated. Stay awake. Kaylee loses concentration for just one split second and is out. We're down to 3.
Haley takes her bow.
Ned claimed earlier that he would never drop. We'll see if that's true.
Please move in.
Asking me to move. I can go wherever I want. I'm in charge.
So sassy.
Alan. Looks a little tired up there. Maybe the heat is getting to him. The constant little arm movements might be getting to him. But no one has changed. Taylor, slow and steady. I mentioned earlier, a significantly different strategy, slightly different alteration of the board, the slower ball movement. Could that be a way to maintain a little bit of energy longer? And with the slower ball movement, it's easier for it to fall out as well. There's a little bit less wiggle room maybe than Allen in that. Everyone doing really good. The sun is beating down.
It most certainly is. And yet again, I have forgotten to apply sunscreen, even though Cam keeps telling me to.
Please take a break after this and put on sunscreen. A PSA to all of our viewers as well. Mia, I promise I put on sunscreen today. Alan, looking solid, looking almost bored with this challenge. Don't get overconfident. Focus. You want that immunity. You want to start on food chain. The small group of 6. All of a
Oh,
sudden, Ned's
I just
confidence
saw a
will
ball.
never drop. But it flew out of his circle, and he is out of this challenge. We are down to Taylor or Alan.
Excellent effort by Ned. That was a super long time that he was
And
going.
their CIS clear.
I almost wish we were timing this challenge. This is a long time these players have been going.
Not sure if either of these two will ever drop, but Ned was confident. We saw Ned drop. It just takes one lapse in concentration.
I feel like this is another one of those examples where the cartoon will put up the sign that says 3 hours later, and you come back and they're still doing the same thing.
Their arms will be more toned than anything we've ever seen.
It is arm day here at Can You Survive?
A little bit of core. There has kind of a full body motion going to keep that rhythm. Gonna feel that later.
Got a lot of body to go around, Cameron.
Yeah, finally speaking back to me. I thought she was in a different world for this challenge. But she's back on this planet. Alan, staring at his board. We have the two people who started on opposite ends of this, facing off. One will win immunity.
Incredibly impressive.
Very impressive to keep this focus going for this long in this sun right now. The heat is bearing down on you. The rest of your tribe mates are already talking. You're losing valuable time.
And yet neither seems to care. No one dropping, both still in this. Both Alan and Taylor hoping for that immunity necklace in a small group of 6.
We're going to be in a small group here. That necklace is much, much more important. You also get the important decision to make to start off that chain. Who do you definitely not want to have that immunity necklace on? There's a lot of power in this game with only 12 of you remaining. One of you is going to be the champion of this entire game. You have to start planning and thinking ahead.
As you can see, Kaylee, Lauren, Misha, and Ned all waiting by. They dropped earlier in this challenge. Alan and Taylor still going.
Or liver. You can see sweat glistening on Alan.
I can see the streamer tan on my inner elbow deepening.
Taylor staying steady. Passing glance at Alan. Alan, a stare down of Taylor there. Taylor all of a sudden
And
drops
Taylor
Alan.
drops out of nowhere. I just gasped, and Alan wins.
Individual immunity.
Good job, Alan.
A powerful moment. Alan, come grab your necklace.
Big hug.
Very
The two
impressive, Alan.
challenge
You
first.
have won individual immunity. Congratulations. You also get to start off our food chain. It is between all 12 of you. This necklace could end up anywhere. Okay? You'll stand with me, Alan, over here.
Yeah.
Who would you not like to have immunity?
I'm just returning the favor of who chose me last time, Bobby.
Bobby, come join me over here to my right. To my right.
Sorry.
Bobby, who do you not want to have the necklace?
Alan, but
Yikes.
Can't make that choice.
thank you. For that, I'm gonna pick Lauren.
Lauren spoke up. Maybe should have kept her mouth shut. Lauren, who do you not want? Stay to my left, actually, just so we can keep the 6 of you split up. Sorry. We'll have the 6 groups on my left and right.
Nina.
Nina will not have immunity. Nina, you can come join me to the right. Nina, it is your decision now to make.
Okay. I'll say Alicia.
Alicia will not have the second necklace. Alicia, you can make a decision.
Albie, you didn't give me immunity, so I'll pick you.
Albie has been selected and now has the power to pick another player.
I'm gonna pick Jazzy.
Jazzy will not have the necklace.
I'm gonna pick Brianna.
Brianna will not have the necklace. No time wasted.
Yay.
Brianna will get to select from the remaining 4 competitors.
I'm gonna pick Kaylee.
Kaylee will not have the necklace and will get to decide between the remaining 3. That person that she selects will have the ultimate power to decide.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Ned.
Ned
I pick Kendall.
asked to be picked. Ned picks Kendall. Kendall, you can join on this side. And that means Taylor.
Happy birthday!
Almost earned this in the challenge proper. Earns it via the food chain. 2 members of this group will be immune at tribal council. None of you 6 will be immune at your tribal council. We're going to have you strategize separately, but we're going to bring you into tribal together, okay? Your group can start over there. We'll have this group stay on this side, okay?
All right. And there you have it, folks. Taylor and Alan will be immune. So let me just explain this to you all again now, and then I'll give you the tea that we got at the end of last tribal. So, okay. So basically, that group of 6 that just competed, Alan and Taylor, two of those 6 in the group. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Alan and Taylor are 2 of the 6 in that group, both immune, which means that one of only, which means that only 4 of the 6 can be voted for. So that's not a lot of places to hide. And the way this works is basically these groups are going to be strategizing separately. They're each having their own little like mini tribal council within one giant tribal council. So I will get you guys tea from both groups. We'll talk about like one group, and then we'll talk about the other group, and then we'll talk about them as a whole, because there's still dynamics at play, even if they're in these like groups for the moment. And their decisions can still affect the greater part of the game, obviously. And speaking of decisions affecting the greater part of the game, so at the end, so when we came back from tea time the second time, last tribal, the piece of paper, bank a vote that Isaiah had placed on the platform earlier in the tribal council was missing. And we were all wondering where it went. Well, when it came time for Kendall to vote, she stood up, walked over, grabbed that bank of vote, and walked right on over to the voting booth. A ballsy move. I bet she banked it immediately. And she had the immunity necklace that round that she won in the challenge. So she knew that when she grabbed it, it wasn't going to change a single person's plan for voting her, because she could not be voted. So all-star behavior by Kendall. All-star behavior by like all of these players. They are bringing it, and it's been so much fun. So we're gonna break now. We're gonna let them chit chat, and then I will be nosy and listen in, and then I will let y'all know everything I know at the next tribal council, where 2 more players will be voted out. So definitely tune in. And we will be back hopefully in like 35 minutes or 40, maybe. All right. See y'all then.